Hello friends, how are you? I hope you are good. So in the last video lecture I have taught you about the chemistry of lipid. I am continuing chemistry of lipid. Today I am going to take simple lipid. In the last video lecture we have seen the introduction of lipid and the functions of lipid. Along with this we have also seen that the classification of lipid. So in the classification of lipid, Blur, the scientist, he classified the lipids as simple lipid, compound lipids, derived lipid and miscellaneous lipids. The first classification of the lipid is simple lipid. So what are these simple lipids? Today we are going to see it. Here the simple lipids are triglyceride and waxes. So these are the examples of the simple lipids, triglyceride and waxes. This triglyceride is also known as triglycerol. So this triglycerol is generally present in the diet in the form of fats, and it is stored in the adipose tissues and other organs also. If we see an average weight of 70 kg of a man, it will constitute 10 to 20% of the total lipid of the body weight. So you must know that these triglycerides, they are present in our body in the form of solid as well as liquid. So this solid fats, they are fats. Solid lipids, they are fats. And the liquid lipids, they are oils. If you see the example of the solid fat, it will be beef fat. And if you see the examples of liquid, that will be the mustard oil, corn oil. So these are the examples of the oil. So you must know that these fats remain in solid state also as well as in liquid state at room temperature. So what are the human fats? Human fats includes oils. Animal fats includes solid. And the plant fats includes coconut oil, sunflower oil. So in the definition, if you see the simple lipids are nothing but they are the esters of fatty acid with alcohol, or this alcohol is present in the form of glycerol. So they are the esters of fatty acids with glycerol. Definition, if you say the esters of fatty acid with glycerol, the main alcohol will be here glycerol. So here the triglyceride contain glycerol and waxes, they contain monohydroxy alcohol. So this is the difference between the triglyceride and waxes. Properties of triglycerides. The first property of triglyceride or triglycerol is solubility. In the definition of lipid, we have seen that lipids are insoluble in water and they are soluble in organic solvents like chloroform, ether and benzene. So here this triglyceride, they are also insoluble in water. And soluble in organic solvent. Just now I told you that what are the organic solvents? Chloroform, ether and benzene. Now if you see the another property, that is specific gravity. triglycerols, they have low specific gravity than water, therefore they floats on water. For example, the example of oil, if we add oil to the water, that it will float. It means that this triglycerols, they have low specific gravity than the water, and therefore they floats on the water. The another property, the property that is known as hydrolysis. Triglycerols, they are hydrolyzed with the help of some enzymes known as enzymatic hydrolysis. Here the examples are given here. The hydrolysis takes place of this triglycerol. Here, when this triglycerol will be hydrolyzed with the help of this lipase, it will give glycerol plus fatty acid. So this is called as an enzymatic hydrolysis. It is called as enzymatic hydrolysis. Then enzymatic hydrolysis also takes place with the help of hormone lipase. Triglycerol is hydrolyzed with the help of hormone lipase, and it will give rise to glycerol plus fatty acid. So the hydrolysis takes place here, enzymatic hydrolysis with the help of hormone lipase or hormonal lipase, you can say. And the other example of this enzymatic hydrolysis is triglycerols are hydrolyzed with the help of an enzyme known as lipoprotein lipase. So here these are the three important examples of enzymatic hydrolysis. So how the triglycerol is hydrolyzed to glycerol and fatty acid. The another property of the triglyceride or triglycerol is when this triglycerol is boiled with acid, then it will be hydrolyzed to glycerol and fatty acid. So this is one of the hydrolysis process. So these are some properties of the triglyceride or triglycerol we have seen. Now we'll see one by one the functions of triglycerol. You must know that what we are going to see are simple lipids. Under simple lipid, we are seeing triglycerides and waxes. Up till now, we have seen triglyceride or triglycerol. What are the triglycerol? They are the esters of fatty acids with alcohol. This is one of the important definition belongs to triglycerol. So here we are going to see now the functions of triglycerol. What are the functions here? The fats which are present in the form of triglycerol or triglyceride in our body, it is a form of chemical energy, and it is stored by the adipose tissues under the skin layer, and it is also stored by other organs also, and it can be lasted for many years. So you must know that it is a store form of energy. So here triglycerides are the store form of energy in our body. So it acts as a storage. So in our body, triglyceride also known as neutral fats. Why they are called as neutral fat? because they do not have any charge. They do not have any charge. Therefore, they are said to be neutral fats. So here we are seeing the function, the storage form of fat will be there in our body, and the other function is triglyceride act as an insulator. In the functions of lipid, I already explained you that. What is my insulator? Insulator is nothing but it prevents the heat in the body. They prevent the heat in the body against the cool atmosphere. Therefore, they are said to be they act as an insulator. And another function is that triglyceride acts as a shock absorber. Triglyceride, they act as a shock absorber. Any mechanical shock absorber. This shock absorber is nothing but mechanical shock absorber. So these are some important functions which are belongs to the triglyceride in our body. Well, now we'll see the structure of triglycerol. Here, the structure of triglycerol will be formed with the help of glycerol and fatty acid. So this is the structure belongs to glycerol and fatty acid. This is the glycerol and the fatty acids are there with carboxyl group R1, R2, R3. These are nothing but they are the fatty acids. The triglyceride actually it contains 3 fatty acids. So here you must know this is a structure belongs to glycerol plus fatty acid. Here the esterification takes place. The esterification of fatty acid will be there with OH group. Both polar group, that is OH group and carboxyl group, are covalently joined, or the covalent linkage will be there between OH and COOH of the fatty acid, and there the esterification takes place. Esterification of both polar groups. Which one? OH plus COOH. So here this OH and COOH, they are covalently linked with each other in this compound, that is glycerol and fatty acid. They are covalently linked and they will form triglycerol. So this is the structure belongs to triglycerol. Means the triglycerol will contain 3 fatty acid, and here the triglycerol which is formed here, that will be the neutral compound. Neutral triglyceride. So here the formation of the triglycerol will be there, and this is the structure belongs to CH2, CH2, and here these 3 carbon compounds will join with double bond to the oxygen. Here oxygen molecule will be there with this carbon compound, and 3 fatty acids are there, R1, R2, R3. So here triglycerol, these are the 3 fatty acids, and therefore it is said to be triglycerol. Means that the fatty acids with glycerol is a compound called as neutral triglyceride. So this is the structure belongs to the triglycerol. So you must know in the definition already I have told you that triglycerols are the compounds, they are the esters of fatty acid with alcohol. So here we'll see now the simple lipid waxes. What we are seeing? Simple lipid under the classification given by the Bloor: simple lipid, conjugated lipid, derived lipid and miscellaneous lipid. We are seeing simple lipid, in which we have finished triglyceride. Now we'll see waxes. Now waxes are nothing but they are the esters of fatty acids with monohydroxy alcohols. So you must know that they are the esters of fatty acid. In this long chain fatty acids will be there. The long chain fatty acid round about 15 to 35 carbon unit will be there. So here you must know that the esters of fatty acid, long chain fatty acid plus monohydroxy alcohol. What was there in triglycerol? esters of fatty acid with alcohol, and the alcohol was glycerol. But here the esters of fatty acid, long chain fatty acid, the long chain around about 15 to 35, and additional will be monohydroxy alcohol. So this is the difference between the triglycerol and waxes. Monohydroxy alcohol will be there in the structure of these waxes. So here you must know that these waxes are formed in the body by the skin glands, and these waxes, they keep the skin pliable, lubricated, and the waterproof skin. They will keep the skin pliable, lubricated, and waterproof skin. So these are some important functions of these waxes. The examples of these waxes are sperm acetic oil, belongs to whales, and it is used in the industries such as cosmetic industries and other industries also. Then beeswax, and lanolin from lamb's wool. This wax belongs to lamb's wool. And carnauba is another wax. It is generally used as an polish. These are some examples of the waxes. The other waxes are cholesterol, which forms cholesterol ester. The another one is retinol, also known as vitamin A. It forms vitamin A ester. And the another one is cholecalciferol. Cholecalciferol, vitamin D. Calciferol ester will be formed there. Cholecalciferol ester. So these are the examples of other waxes. Cholesterol forms cholesterol ester. Retinol, vitamin A forms vitamin A ester. Cholecalciferol, vitamin D is called as cholecalciferol ester. So these are the different forms of the other waxes. So now we'll continue the compound lipids. Under the classification, we have seen up till now the simple lipids, in which we have seen triglycerides or triglycerol and waxes. So you must know that now the second classification of this lipid is known as compound lipids or complex lipid. So under this compound lipids, these are the compound lipids which are seen under this compound lipid. They are as follows. Number 1, glycerophospholipid, and second one is sphingophospholipid. So these are some examples of the compound lipids, glycerophospholipid and sphingophospholipid. Now first we'll see the glycerophospholipid. Before that, we'll see the definition of compound lipid. Compound lipids are the lipids which are the esters of fatty acid with alcohol. Now here you must know the additional group will be the prosthetic group, that is the non-lipid compound. Therefore it is said to be the compound lipid. Along with fatty acids and alcohol, the non-lipid portion called as prosthetic group is also present. Therefore it is said to be compound lipid. So the examples are glycerophospholipid and sphingophospholipid. Here the additional group will be there, carbohydrate will be there. The prosthetic group will be carbohydrate in this type of lipid, that is glycerolipid. Carbohydrate will be the additional group. So here therefore it is said to be glycerophospholipid. Glycero means that is carbohydrate plus phospholipid. Additional group will be carbohydrate. Therefore it is said to be glycerophospholipid. Now we'll continue the compound lipids in the last video lecture. So friends, if you like my lecture, give some comment, subscribe it. Thank you very much.